man. But god damn, man, you really like times it.
You know,
Is
it's
that
8
time?
when my alarm go off at 8.
Oh shit. It's go time? That's your alarm? Hey, out the front door. Mark, before you get a second, let me get another double.
Podcast.
Every Tuesday night,
Fire
Fire Night
Nights.
podcast.
Yes, sir.
Black culture, lifestyle experience, man. Sports, entertainment, everything.
Appreciate it.
I'm looking up, turn on Facebook right now. Yeah, facts. Absolutely. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it.
Thank you, thank you. You're far too kind.
You are now rocking with the best. It's your boys. It's the Fire Nights podcast experience. Dap your boy up. It's your boy. It's Tuesday night. Fresco, where we at?
We at the East Square Cigar Lounge, 3616 Kirkwood Highway, otherwise known as home.
Set it off fresh. Set it off fresh.
Hello, how are ya?
That part. That part.
It's Tuesday night. You could be anywhere, man, but you're rocking with us, man. We appreciate it. We love y'all
Appreciate it,
again.
man.
We are back again to do our thing. B-Man, how you feeling today, bro?
Bro, I'm good, man. Yeah, I got my flu shot and my COVID booster yesterday. So I was a little, you know what I mean? Like, I was a little fucked up.
Yeah, I
yesterday.
know.
You-
We
you-
supposed
yeah,
to watch
you know,
the
we supposed to
game,
look-
but you
we
hit
supposed to
me
get
like,
up.
whoa, I'm out
I
of
said, yo,
commission.
bro, I'm ready. I'm going to sleep, nigga. And I'm just a little, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cool, man. I woke up, you know what I mean, feeling good. So,
So wait, so pan back.
Yeah,
let's
yeah.
let's tell them. Listen,
Yeah.
this is a
What we doing?
thought-provoking, black culture, lifestyle experiences,
Yeah.
sports, entertainment,
Yup.
current events.
That's what that say,
You
too.
name it, we do it.
That's what
This is
that
what we
say.
here for.
yeah.
Chime in,
All that.
give us your thoughts, let us know what it is. We here for the people. It's the Fire Nights podcast once again, man. We got live action. We got the Lakers and the Knicks on TNT. Knicks on top right now. For all you Knicks fans, they are rolling right now. So with that being
Shout
said,
out Humdum.
now I do want to give a shout out, man. I want to give a shout out, man, to Sister Girl Clothing Boutique for all you ladies, for all your clothing needs,
That part.
all that. I want to give a shout out to my pops, man. My father passed away, man, on last Thursday. I'm here. I'm drawing off y'all energy, man. I'm here. I need this. This is a welcome distraction to what's going on, you know, in real life. I'm here to rock out with y'all, man. So I appreciate all the well wishes, all the condolences. B Mac,
Hold on, man. One time, man.
my dude.
My brother, man. My brother. Sorry for your loss, man. My brother.
Life goes on.
It does, bro. So
Life
listen.
goes on. Let's rock out.
We're going to rock it like this. You know, it's the holidays coming up, man. You know, we got the Thanksgiving. We got the Thanksgiving coming up. And then we got the Christ. Yeah. You know, we got the Christ. We got the Christ mass coming up and all that. So I want to start off. I want to start the joint off by saying, you know, I want to give a shout out to my man Cool Shoes, man, and his Cool Shoes Inc. You know, his baby. My man Coolio, he's having his 11th annual toy drive. It's going to be Friday, December 24th from 2 to 6 p.m. It's going to be at Christian Growth Ministries, 850 North Church Street in Wilmington. That's on the E. If you want to donate, because this is important, man, because, you know, I said this before when we had him on, a lot of stuff that this man does is out of his own pockets.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, if we can support this dude, man, because he giving back to the hood, bro, and we appreciate him, we love him. This is our brother. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're able to, if you like to donate, contact Cooley at 302-507-1390 or go to Cool Shoes Inc.
Donations.
at gmail.com, or his Cash App is Cool Shoes. $ Cool Shoes.
Donations, as they said in Coming to
It's
America.
for our
man.
babies.
It's for the kids, man.
For our kids.
You know what I mean? His goal is to give out 21,000 toys, and 150 bikes, man. We love this dude, man. I mean, he put on for the city, man. He put on for the hood. He put on for the E, and we love it. You know what I'm saying? So if you can go out, if you can support and donate to the cause, please do, man. Cool Shoes, we love you, bro. You heard?
Yes, sir.
It's all
yes,
love, man.
Sir.
This dude is a giant in these day and times, man.
That
what he
part, man.
does, man.
That part, man.
Real talk. Him and his brother Droop, man. We don't want to leave out Droop. You know what I mean? Droop is right
My
there.
guy.
Droop
Shout out
is
Droop.
right there.
Shout
right
out
there
Drew,
with him,
man.
too.
Punk ass Vikings fan, man. Yo, listen.
Oh, shit.
So you brought something to my attention earlier, man, or one of y'all niggas, and somebody was saying that Fresh is on fire about. In case y'all know, this is Fresh Fire. Y'all know Fresh Fire. You know what I mean? They said Fresh is on fire about something, man.
Fresh,
They had
what you
something
on
you
fire
want to talk
about today,
about,
man?
What's going on, bro?
What got you on fire, bro?
You know what today, man? You know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. I be putting
Hold
up
on,
many-
hold on, bro. Hold
Oh,
on,
shit.
bro.
Did I bring you in? That was
Okay.
weak. That's weak. Do something else. That's weak.
Oh, shit.
That's
Whoa,
weak.
wait a
That's
minute.
weak
Wait a
shit.
minute. Wait a minute. Whoa.
weak as
You
shit.
know, it's many different ways I was on fire.
There it is.
Yeah. Dig this here, man. And it was. I want to piggyback off the good brother.
Let's
Droop
get the energy
Johnson.
up.
I want to piggyback off the good brother Droop Johnson, man. Today, you know, I'm sitting around, I'm scrolling through, and I happen to see two of my brothers and a mentor of theirs, and the caption is, "Come on, man, let's get this thing together." I want to talk about
I know what that is.
Mr. Heyman, Mr. Coach Heyman. I want to talk about Stephen Curtis, but most importantly, the whole reason we had the post, it was because of
Doctor.
Mr. C, the doctor, Corey Curtis, and why the hell he is not in Delaware's Sports Hall of Fame already. Yes, I'm scrolling through and I'm like, look, hold man, how many people are in this Hall of Fame that got the credentials that he got? And when is he gonna get in? The thing is, man, we all know that this is political. We all know that, you know, different things have went into why he is not in the Hall of Fame that didn't go into why other people are in the Hall of Fame. This is real live stuff. This is a guy who's done major things in the community. This is a guy who was inspired. This is a guy who has competed against, and this is a guy who has succeeded against the elite up and down this East Coast and all through this country. Mr. Corey Curtis is recognized.
Doctor.
The doctor. He should be in the Delaware Sports Hall of Fame.
ASAP.
He was the high school football and the high
greatest-
school basketball player of the year.
Part of the greatest Fire and Ice interview ever.
He the heartbeat, man. He the heartbeat, man.
He's the heartbeat.
He the heartbeat. Even now, bro. And not to cut you off, even now, he the heartbeat of the hood, bro. He the
Yo.
heartbeat of the E, man. Right now.
It wasn't just he's not in the. How many times we gotta bring this up? This is an injustice, man. This is crazy. How the hell is Mr. Corey Curtis not in the Delaware Sports Hall of Fame with all his credentials? This is crazy. Forget the politics. And we here to tell people is politics involved when it comes to our brother. And sometimes it seems like it ain't politics when it comes to other brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So, like, look, man, I just want to talk to the people straight right now, the Delaware Sports Hall of Fame or whoever it is. I want to talk to you straight right now. I want to say, until Mr. Corey Curtis is in the Sports Hall of Fame, you're going to hear me hyping it and piping it even louder and even prouder and even more on fire than this. With the coming weeks, we beating the drum. And we're going to keep beating the drum. We was beating it slowly and lowly. Now we're going to beat this thing loudly and proudly.
Jordan got him started,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Cool down, fresh, cool down, fresh, cool down.
Man, I got to come on my jacket, man. Come on my jacket, man. Come on my jacket, man.
I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Yo, Jordan got my man started, man. Listen, C-Law's in the building. Del Castle, my man. You know what I'm talking about? What's
Love
up,
you,
good
boy.
brother?
Love you, boy.
My guy. Yo, y'all done got fresh fire started, man. Listen, man. Y'all heard what he said, man. Corey
Let's
Curtis,
get this done.
Mr. C, Dr. Def, Heartbeat of the E, man. Make it happen. Make it happen. Shout out to Cousin B. Yo, he talking about Skull. Yo, fuck Skull. We don't care about them Vikings, nigga. Shout out Dava. Shout out Markia. Shout out Daviana.
Let me know when.
Shout out Amy, Kelly, Alexander Sharp. Shout out bro, James Matthews. Let's get it.
I ain't even got a stove.
You ready?
Man.
Let's
Y'all
get it.
got me all.
You ready? Let's go.
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Got that Wale in the background. Shit.
That's a major
Yo, listen,
song,
man.
DC's finest. Shout out to DC.
Shout out to Rah talking about DC, nigga. That's DC's finest, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Champagne me, please.
That part. Listen, man. I want to touch on something, man. And this is, I'm gonna apologize, to y'all, too, because I didn't. This wasn't on the.
This was,
this
we
wasn't
gotta, we gotta be mad
But
unscripted.
nah, but it's-
let me
but
get the
it's-
fire first. Let me let my stove get. At least
but
let
it-
me get the fire, bro.
But it's something I got to. It's something I got to speak on, man.
Ho, what you smoking on first? What you smoking
Smoking
on?
on Cohiba Blue, good brother.
I'm smoking on my favorite 2012.
Hey,
man.
yo.
I don't know if y'all know what this is, man. Fresh, what you smoking on?
I have nothing.
I got the.
Whoa.
I got
This man
the.
a cigar.
Hold on.
This is egregious.
I got the Cohiba Blue, the expensive cigar, because the Moolie right here, the Moolie's paying for
The
it.
Muliana's
The
paying
Moolie's
for it.
paying for it. So I said, let me get the expensive one. You know what I'm talking about? But yo, listen. So I want to touch briefly, man, on a couple things. Kyle Rittenhouse. You know, as we expected and as we talked about, right? We all said he's not going to be found guilty. We knew that. It was obvious. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with it. You know, obviously, this kid came from out of town, man. Like, popped a couple people. He shot two, injured one. You know, the cat that he injured was a black dude. If you kept up with the trial, they called him jump kick man or some weird shit like that.
What?
That's what they refer to him as in the case. It's
on, man.
weird,
You can't be
like
serious,
jump kick man.
man.
Or some weird shit, right? So
All right, man.
apparently he was shooting. Young boy was shooting, and the bull jump kicked him to like stop him from shooting the people, and he shot homie. You know what I'm saying? This is the only black guy involved. So dig it. He didn't get charged. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't get charged for not the murders or the attempted murder from shooting homie. But jump kick man, homie that kicked him, got charged with assault. You heard me. Kyle Rittenhouse didn't get charged with shit. But the man that kicked him to stop him from shooting the other people that he killed was charged with assault, bro.
So let me get my take on this, bro. So you trying to tell me that a guy that comes into a protest armed with an AR, not in his town, he's the only guy walking around with an assault rifle, got no charges, but the guy that attempted to foil him or stop him.
Wait, foil him?
Yeah, foil. I'm on
Nigga
my.
watch Batman too much.
Yeah, that's clearly. Remember, I'm the nerd. I'm that guy. I'm gonna use those kind of terms. attempted to foil him was charged with a crime?
That part. Listen, Maurice Freeland is homie's name. He was identified as the jump kick man in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. He tried to stop the innocent, privileged kid from killing other people and kicked him. He was charged with assault and battery for kicking Kyle Rittenhouse, who murdered 2 people and shot him. That part. Moving on, man.
Oh, whoa,
I'm
no,
sorry. Go ahead, what do you think?
absolutely
Go
not.
ahead. Speak on it.
Okay, so here's my thing. Okay. This says a lot about Okay, let me find the words.
Find them, son. They there.
Kyle Rittenhouse went there with again, what did he go there with, bro? AR.
Well,
okay.
well, just to be clear, he didn't take the AR across state lines. When he got there, somebody had the AR for him.
Okay.
Oh,
So let me ask a question.
That's why
so,
they got rid of the gun charge during
so
the case. You know
okay,
what I'm
so
saying?
let me ask a question.
All right, no problem.
I'm going to go there. Bro.
Go there, bro.
Because there's 2 things prevalent.
Yup.
2 things prevalent.
Yup.
This was a protest for what murder at the time?
It was for now. It wasn't a murder. It was a shooting
Jacob
of
Blake.
Jacob Blake.
Jacob Blake.
He wasn't
Okay.
murdered though.
So with that being said, this is a peaceful protest at the time.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me that this trial was more about gun rights. Because
Is that what the trial was about?
well, that's kind of what they because keep in mind that the defense was self-defense. So this was a young white male with a gun. Okay. So we have white power there. He went there because keep in mind the scuttlebutt on the internet was someone please come protect our rights, so to speak. So he went there pretty much with the AR. So now you got gun activists at stake and white power at stake. So it wasn't necessarily a murder trial. It was more or less a trial about, it turned into a trial about self-defense and gun rights and white power, because the ideal that he went there to protect was white power.
Okay.
He went there with the ideal. Okay, because there was a plea initially. He went there to protect what? You're the only person there with a gun. So you went there to do what? To protect an ideal, right? Because this was a rally for the murder of Jacob Blake, right?
He wasn't murdered. He was shot, but he wasn't killed.
The shooting of Jacob Blake. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. I love when we correct each other on this show. This is part of the beauty of this show, is that we can be corrected and redirected. Now, there is a segment that he went there to protect, and that is white power and gun rights. Because they threw out what? What did they throw out?
Well, they threw out the gun charge because he didn't cross state lines with the gun.
So without the gun charge, you really have nothing, it seems like, right?
Well, I disagree with that. That's not necessarily the case. Well, first and foremost, you never had anything anyway because this is a little white kid, and there was no way in the world they were going to prosecute him. There's no way in the world they were going to convict him of anything, and the judge made sure of it because he had some shenanigans in there. So that's a whole different show. Like we all stated last Tuesday, there was no way they was going to convict this kid. None, zero. It wasn't going to happen.
And
so
it happened. And it
all
didn't
knew
happen
that from the rip. You know what I'm saying? But they dropped the gun charge because he didn't cross state lines with the gun. So technically, and in the state they were in, you could be 17 and possess a gun. So there was nothing there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
now
you still murdered 2 people.
You murdered 2 people.
Yeah, that part.
And it was flipped to reflect self-defense. So you went there. Why? Why did you go there? Because, like I said, now you may have debunked the gun theory, but you went there. Why? To protect what?
Shout out Jakia Hill.
You went there to preserve what, Fresh? What did he go there to preserve? Why is a 17-year-old white teen with an AR there?
He's really not there for any of the reasons why people think he should be there. Because to me, I was over it last week. I actually had some words with it, with somebody over the weekend. But at the end of the day, what I'm saying, for some reason, man, the laws get all fuzzy, and you're like, man, why they got that stupid ass law on the books where they live at? You feel what I'm saying? But it's just because you're like, nah, for something like this to come up, it's just enough gray area, and the laws is just stupid enough for their people to get off. So what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I knew it. They saying, okay, so if I drive to Philly and somebody give me a gun, how does that get adjudicated? You feel what I'm saying? Like, how does that go? Or,
I feel you.
All right, how do you like the law's the law. Okay, but you want to flip it and bounce it and bend it when it seems like it might benefit some people.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to stick real rigid black and white when it won't benefit some people.
OG, what's up, good brother?
OG,
what's up now?
I got y'all some pretty wings, man.
Podcast
I appreciate
benefits,
you, bro.
man. The love,
Appreciate
man.
that.
The love,
Appreciate
man.
you, brother.
Appreciate you, bro.
Don't talk shit, dig it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Love
Appreciate
you,
the love, man,
Love
all
you.
day. You heard?
God damn, I love that shirt, man.
So that's
God
what I'm
damn, I want
saying,
that
man.
shirt.
I ain't really with it. I ain't
Man, I
really,
love
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shirt,
I'm
bro.
over it, man, because
Wow.
like I said, we all seen this play coming,
Right.
man.
Facts.
We all seen this play coming,
Facts.
man.
We saw it. We saw
We
it
saw
coming.
the play
OG.
coming. Thank you, OG.
Hey, look, we appreciate you, bro.
Nah,
You good?
Nah,
You
I
good?
don't.
good, you
Went
good.
cross. Nah,
good?
jump right in front of the camera,
good.
man. I want that shirt to be sure.
Nah, OG anonymous.
So go ahead, Fresh. Go ahead, Fresh. I'm sorry, man.
But that was one of the things that'd get my goat as well. You know what I'm saying? Get me nice and fired up when people think that, okay, well, that's the law, and if you know the law, then that's cool to happen. I'm like, okay, well, that's the law. If your friend or you know what I'm saying, somebody you know and love walk down the street, you would say the same thing? Oh, well, that's the law. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand people like that because they already know that the law's on their side. If the law ain't on their side, they know some people out there going to try to flip it, bend it, and bounce it to where it is. At least, okay, well, it's a gray area. Now what? Now let's play the game. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm over it. It's just, don't come to me talk about you, my friend. If you think those laws are equal and just and fair, you not my friend. So stay over there, and hopefully I ain't gotta moving right along.
Shout out Darius. Hey, listen. So, none of us are surprised, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we talked about it last week.
Are we
And
desensitized
none
or
of
we
us
just...
I don't know that we desensitized.
Nah.
We just
Okay.
we just smart and we know what's coming. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been here for a minute and we seen it all our fucking lives.
Seen it?
You know what I'm saying? We seen it all our lives and we know how they move.
You know what's
what I'm
funny?
saying?
Everybody black in America saw it. They're like, man, hold, he ready to get off. And they was still in jury selection. I can't make this up. He ready to get off. You know what I'm saying? They was playing funny in jury selection.
There was
Grandfather and judges.
there you go. There was never a question
Yeah, he was like,
about this dude getting off. Shout out Jab Penn. But to that I say this, and we spoke briefly about it last week. We got to stop dodging jury selection, people. We got to
Right.
stop dodging jury duty, because, this jury was selected perfectly for this guy. Because
say that again,
because
bro.
we don't go to jury duty, we duck it, we dodge it. I ain't doing that.
We proud to say, man,
blah
I
blah
ain't-
blah. But this is what happens, bro. This is what happens when we duck jury duty. We get a jury of 12 white people. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure
And,
if that was-
and we not racist. We all inclusive here at Fire and Ice. But we all know that those 12 white people were not going to convict that little white boy of anything. Got you, bro. Of anything. They wasn't going to convict that kid of anything. You heard? We all knew. So moving on, man. Real quick. Ahmaud Arbery.
Let's go.
Okay, say that. Ahmaud Arbery. Just grab a gang of them, fresh. Ahmaud Arbery. I tell you this. You know, there was some protests for the Kyle Rittenhouse, John. They shut down the Brooklyn Bridge up in NY. There was protests here and there. But from what I understand, it was mostly non-violent joints, right? But I'm gonna tell you this: if they don't convict them 3 cats for this murder of Ahmaud Arbery, shit gonna get foul. You hear me?
Now,
Shit
hold,
gon- shit
now
gon'
when
get
you say
foul,
shit
bro.
gonna get foul,
Shit gonna get messy. You heard?
what do you mean by that?
We gonna buck. We gonna
You
buck.
feel that?
We gonna buck. I'm telling you, we gonna buck, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, if they don't convict these, yeah. Do you think if they don't convict these cats, and truth be told, I think they're gonna convict them. What's up, OG? How you, bro? All right. I think they're gonna convict them, but I got a feeling it's gonna be like they're gonna think of some kind of lesser charge, or you know what I mean, a manslaughter or some shit like that. But if they get off, they gonna get bucked. You heard? I'm telling you, they gonna get bucked. That part.
You are being warned.
That part. I'm telling you, that's real.
This is not a surprise. This is not a surprise. You are in the know. We are here to put you in the know. You are being warned.
I'm telling you, bro.
We said last week, don't be surprised if this kid got off. We are telling you now again that what, bro? We're telling you again this week. Shit might get hectic.
It's going to.
Might get hectic.
It's going to. I'm telling you, bro. But check this out. Put me in the car, though.
Hey, yo.
Check this out.
I'm going to turn your car into a locomotive, bro, because we need to be sure we charging for car ain't powerful enough.
Zach Stacy.
Listen,
Zach Stacy.
bro, disgusting display, man, of humanity.
Tell them who Zach Stacy is, bro. In case they don't know. Shout out June.
Zach Stacy is a gentleman, man, who was caught on tape, man, beating the brakes off of a female. This transcends color. I don't listen. I don't care. White, black, orange, blue. Bro, there's no excuse for what you did. That was ugly, man. That was one of the most. Listen, I'm gonna go on record and say that was. And at the time, I thought that the Ray Rice video was graphic and disturbing. This was even worse than that, man. Worse than that. Worse than that. And I don't care what. Listen, I do not care what color you are. I don't care what creed you are, bro. That is a cowardly act. Cowardly act.
Cowardly, bro.
And unfortunately, bro, you're gonna be dealt with. You're gonna be dealt with swiftly.
Listen, he got locked up, right? But from what I understand, she didn't. They had his bail hearing was at a certain time, but then they changed it last minute. What's up, good brother?
Those are called crack wings. They're addicted.
Yes, they are. Oh, I'd already figured that out.
His plates on the
Oh, is it? I ain't see that. So, homegirl that he put his hands on, right? She was supposed to be at the bail hearing, but they didn't notify her until last minute. Like, yo, it's about to start right now.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying? So she missed it, right?
Now, how does that work? How does that work?
Good
How does
question.
that work?
So she didn't make it to the bail hearing, and lo and behold, homie got out on bail. You know, for like a little, like he got out for the, you know, he got the homeboy discount, whatever.
There's a lot of backstory.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the reason we even brought that up, y'all, is because we just wanted to discuss the whole domestic violence thing, right?
Chime in. If you've ever
So-
been, this a safe place.
It is, man. Listen. First and foremost, I've never been an advocate of putting your hands on a woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the science behind it. Like, what's the point? If I gotta beat you, do I need you around?
Time for me to go.
Like, I gotta beat you to make you do right? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I can't relate. I don't get it, man.
Well, I mean, look, man, to each their own. That ain't my thing. The funniest thing I always said about like hitting on your significant other, I was like, now you got to walk around with them and they got a black eye. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So
I
that
never
was
understood that.
So that was the part I was like, I don't know if I don't know, or bruises or whatever. I was like, nah, that part I was like, nah, I'm gonna punch you in the face and then your jaw broke and then we gotta go to the mall afterwards. What kind of sense does that make?
Right.
I want you pretty. I want you, me myself. And I'm like, if I get to the point where I'm gonna hit on you, I'm like, man, let me go find somewhere else, man. I'm not Hugh Hefner. I'm not Denzel. But I don't need to put my hands on nobody, man. I'll walk.
What moves you to that point? I guess.
I'll walk.
You feel like
I'll walk all the way
to brutalize.
I'll walk through a whole city before I put my hand.
Yeah, I don't know.
What moves you to the point where you just feel like you got to put hand? And mind you,
I'm
not playing either side.
That ain't my thing.
No, actually I am. I'm gonna take a hard stand that you're a coward if you put your hands on a woman.
Facts.
I'm gonna take a hard stand on that. But I'm not one to say I'm not gonna understand the perspective, because there is a perspective. There's a reason you put your hands on that woman. I just don't know what it is. What would drive you to the point to put your hands on that woman that you felt like that was the answer?
Now we definitely talk about in a relationship.
Man,
Relationship.
No,
Well,
I don't know, man, Fresh. Nah, because
I don't
we
know,
grew
man.
up with
If
the
you
rules that
stole
you
my- I don't know, man.
I think the way it was addressed
Yeah.
is domestic violence,
Yeah.
right? Which in essence is relationship. And I say that because for the right reason, anybody can get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. For the right reason, anybody can get it, bro. But in the sense of domestic violence,
Right. I'm not with that part.
we not with it. And if I got to put my hands on you, then I need to go elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, for what? Like, I'm just not with all that. Are you cheating and I hit you? Like, 'cause if that's the case, then why am I even around? Why am I'm doing everything believe, huh? Like, it don't make it don't, to me, it don't add up. But certain things don't add up to certain people. Like, if that ain't your MO, that ain't how you get down, then you're not gonna understand. And I don't understand
I don't know. If
shit. I don't.
Hold on. If you are a nigga that feel like, or a brother that feel like they gotta put their hands on a woman to control them, speak up.
That ain't gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen, but this is a safe place. Well, I don't know.
That ain't gonna happen.
Is it a safe place?
I don't know if this is a safe
Ain't
place
gonna
to say
Not gonna
I black all my females' eyes. I don't know if this is the safest place
I don't
to
know
say
if
that.
there is a safe place to say that.
Okay.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh.
That ain't gonna happen, bro.
Fire Nights Podcast does not condone physical
Ever.
violence towards females in any way, shape, or form.
Ever.
I can tell you like this, man. I've walked through a whole city. It's like, man, I'm just gonna get the hell away from you before I, got to punch someone, a female I'm in a relationship with. Like, man, this is just crazy. I just go somewhere and have some fun. Like,
To me, man, it's corny. It's cowardice. I can't relate.
Now, I can't relate.
But
I can't understand, but I see it. I stay out of shit like that. Because actually, there was a time when I jumped into somebody's fight.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and then they went right back. I'm like, now I look like a fool.
Right. True.
Like, hey, you really like this?
And this is what a lot of people don't understand. Domestic violence, at some point, it graduates to murder. Because what else is there? Right? The first time he put his hands on you, or she, You might be in a relationship where she putting the hands on. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a woman-man relationship and she putting hands on, or a woman-woman relationship when she put hands on you. You understand what I'm saying? So the first time they do it and you accept it, you setting the precedence that you're okay with this to an extent.
Yeah, you right about that.
And from that point, it's only going to get worse.
You right about that, man.
It's only going to get worse, man.
It only gets worse.
You can't change them. You know, a lot of women think, well, if I stick around, I can help him, or you know,
women that have
think,
gone through this, chime in. Are we off base, or is it something that we just don't get? I
Shout
don't
out to
know.
the OG with the crack wings.
Oats
I
Gilly.
want to walk with y'all. Just, is there something we're not getting?
Let me see some fire.
I don't know,
man. Like
I don't know, man. I like I said, I'm not necessarily with it, man. I ain't with it, and I don't even really get into judging people anymore. I'm just not with it. Please don't do that around me. I'm gonna say something.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't do that. Don't do it around me.
I just don't think anybody has that kind of effect on me where I'm that bad to the point where I'm going
Nope.
abuse a woman.
Nope.
Maybe it's just me.
Nope.
I don't know.
Nah,
am
you
I
right.
some advanced guy? I don't know. Like, I don't understand the thought process of saying, all right, well, I'm gonna put my hands on you. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know that you can
I
make
don't
me
get
mad
it.
enough. I don't
So-
know if you can take me to that place.
Yeah, that's my thing. I'm not sure you could take me to that place of where I just abandon everything that I know to the point where I'm just gonna put my hands on you and physically abuse you, and then the next day be like, everything's okay.
That part, like, damn, you ain't got beef with me or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know, bro.
I would
It's
think the
just-
way I blacked that eye, you know, you might want to hit me in my sleep with a frying pan or some shit.
You know, but I will say this. You know, there are situations where, you know, a woman might be in a relationship where there's domestic violence, and she won't leave, right? And people say, well, she's stupid. Why don't she leave? And da. So I happen to have known people in the past who have been in those kind of relationships, and you know, it's my understanding that there's several reasons why the woman might not leave, right? You know, it might be
Kids definitely being one.
kids definitely one.
Children.
Money is definitely
Security.
one. Security, financial security is definitely one. Another one is, you know, a lot of women feel like they could save this person, or they can be the person that changes him, turns him around, et cetera, and you're wrong. Right? You're wrong. You're wrong.
You know what? I'll say something, and it ain't too much relationship advice. I even
Hold on, Fresh,
did I-
before you go.
No, I'm saying because it ties into.
Hold
okay.
on, Fresh. Now, mind you, this is from the perspective of men. If we are totally off base, women, chime in. We could be totally off base. Go, Fresh.
It was just something Steve Harvey said. He said, "A woman can't change a man. She can only bring the best out of him." Carrying on. So you think you gonna come in like, oh, I'm getting
That's
dressed
real.
up and this and that? Like, no, you ain't change him. Actually, the person you was made him want to do those type of things. Or y'all can still be together. He still be who the fuck he is.
Listen,
it ain't like you changed him.
At the end of the day, if I'm a nigga that beats on women, I'm just gonna be a nigga that beats on women. This particular woman is not gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? It has to be something inside me that says this is not something I want to do anymore. Otherwise, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
nothing
you're
to stop you
yeah,
from doing
like you're
it.
not the end all be all that's gonna make me not want to do this anymore. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times when men do that, there are underlying issues behind that, and that's not making an excuse for them, because it's unacceptable regardless. But I say that to say those underlying issues aren't gonna resolve themselves because you love this dude extra hard. You understand what I'm saying? There's some shit in him that he needs to work out, and there's some shit in him he needs to deal with.
Underlying theme is it's not you.
Right, that part. It's not you that caused it, so it's not you that can stop it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't. There's nothing you can do about that.
Definitely.
Like this dude, you probably not the first, and you probably won't be the last. And that's just what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Word. That's what it is, man. Real talk.
Hey, yo, I suggest, man, you get into something with your lady or your man, go blow some bud.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Go out, out on the porch or take a, like I say, take a lap. Man, shit ain't worth all that, man. You beating up people, man, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of weak. I don't really get into it that much because, like I said, when I got into it, I started seeing all sides and perspectives. I'm like, you know what? I don't agree with it, and I stand over here.
Over here.
Over here.
So listen, man.
We out?
Yeah, we gonna put me in the car, bro.
Okay. Powerful.
Oh, we in locomotive.
Okay. Steamboat Willie.
Get me moving.
Give me something powerful for you, bro.
Steamboat
moving
Willie.
then.
Something more powerful.
So check this out. So I was doing some reading, right?
Okay.
And I saw somewhere that in New York specifically, maybe other places, but I read about it in New York, where there's some legislation being put in place where if I'm a rapper, right, and I rap about killing and right, and then I catch a charge. The prosecutor or whoever's handling the case, they, according to this legislation that's being brought about, they can no longer use my lyrics,
Thank you.
use the fact that I rapped
Thank
about
you.
this and this
Fuck
and
it.
that
Thank you.
to help with their case.
Thank you.
What y'all
Thank
think
you.
about that?
Good brother. I have railed against this all my life. When I first heard it, I said, man, what kind of nonsense is this? Because at the end of the day, music is art. Art is entertainment. So if you're going to keep the same profile and all of that with rappers rapping about a song or whatever they rap it in a song, you might got to take down Sly Stallone. You might got to start looking at Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Jason Statham. Because they kill a bunch of motherfuckers on
Yes,
TV.
they do.
But nobody brings up the fact that, when Jean-Claude Van Damme punched the shit out of some women, nobody attributed that to blood sport, did they? You know what I'm saying? So I felt that was very unfair. And one of these things I want to tell a lot of rappers, man, please do not believe that you have to tell real live stories to be entertaining.
Right.
If you think
Right.
that you not even telling a real life story, if you thinking that having to incriminate yourself or others to sell a record, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that, man. You don't have to do that, man. And these people out here, they're taking your words literally when you're actually out here entertaining people. Please, man, don't let these people let your art be your detriment and put you in jail. I've been railing against this forever. Quentin Tarantino kills many people. Many people. What are we talking about, man? This is entertainment. This is entertainment. So I'm so glad. I want to applaud so loud for New York and some other places for passing legislation that you can no longer use people's art against them in court.
Because I think that's really a suppression of freedom of speech. You know what I mean? A person's rap lyrics doesn't necessarily detail some intricate crime plan or whatever have you. Now, I will admit, there are some guys very stupid enough to include their exploits in their lyrics.
True.
I'm not going to be naive. This is not that show. We're not going to sit here and say that there are some guys that wouldn't do that. But I think this does give some sort of leeway to the ability to for art to be art, so to speak. Art is art. And it's almost a reflection of, is art imitating life or is life imitating art?
Right.
So I think this does give back the artist some ability to, be free in terms of creativity. Art is art. It is not a suppression of free speech, because song raps and whether it's rap or whether it's folk or whether it's country or whether it's rock and roll, it's still free speech.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think this does give some of that back, the creativity, to be able to create and be free.
that still, now mind you, that still does not give guys the ability to. I'm not sure why you would talk about your exploits in an actual rap song.
Stupid.
You were this.
Stupid. Shout out Mike Williams.
Yeah, that part I don't understand. I'm like, man, don't let people get you into this mode of you have to be speaking on real life
you want
facts
to
to
try real
be.
you are and shit.
Yeah, no, man, nah. If you don't know, if you ain't learned anything from Casanova
corny.
2 times, man, he's now reaching out from jail like, yo, this ain't cool. But they just use his lyrics as testimony against him.
Yep.
It's like, yo, man, being in jail ain't cool, and being in jail for your lyrics is even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this ain't cool. So, yo, man, don't be out there talking about stuff. You know what I'm saying? That really happened. But at the same time, man, I'm really applauding that they giving back, you know, free speech. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It seemed like the Second Amendment is beating the shit out of the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Yo, like people care more about guns and gun rights than they do about rights of freedom of speech.
We know gun rights in this
You
country
know.
is a big thing, bro.
That's gun rights. One day I'm gonna do a whole fucking show
Part
on
of the
gun
reason
rights,
Kyle
man.
Rittenhouse, because, like I said, the gun advocates, mind you, what was at stake was to revisit self-defense. Self-defense means you are bearing an arm in that self-defense. So it has something to do with that.
I tend to disagree. I think the Kyle Rittenhouse thing was because if you remember, and I think you said it actually, there was a protest because the homie had got shot, because the black guy had got shot. So it was like a BLM protest, and to me, that's more of what it was than the gun rights thing. To me, I mean, that's a part of it, but I think the bigger picture was that these cats was like, hey man, listen, these, you know, niggers out here protesting about this, about this guy that got shot, and so I think they felt like whoever was at this protest wasn't worth nothing anyway. So this little young white kid that went out and shot them,
And it's layers.
they
to
thought
it.
he was within his rights because, you know, that's just what they do. They just think we're subhuman, and they also think that if you know, back in the day they called it, if you're a nigger lover, then you need to go too. And I think that's what that was about.
But you have to protect them under a specific guise. You have to protect them under a specific guise, and I think that at the front and foremost was the fact that, okay, he went to a rally where there was quote unquote Black Lives Matter, and the opposition to that is what?
White supremacists to me.
Now, so you have that layer, and then you have the fact that this young man was bearing an assault rifle. There are advocates of that don't want that to go. We should be able to protect, because there was an email, like I said, that went out. We can disagree, but there was an email that went out that requested protection. So the gun advocates are going to say, hey, we got to be able to protect our own, which is gun advocacy and white power looped in together. Another discussion for another time.
You know
Where
what?
we
You
go-
know.
where we going, man? Yeah, Fresh. Where we going, bro?
I was just gonna say.
You was asleep?
No, I'm just saying it was crazy. It was, to me, that was crazy because I'm like, okay, for everybody, all right
My
now.
guy,
bro,
shout out SWAT Diggity.
You know what's crazy, man? They'll tell you, man, like, yo, you can't escalate the you know what I'm saying? If nobody's shooting at you, you
D.
can't
Jones,
shoot back.
my guy.
If nobody stab you, you can't stab them back. Okay, you say, well, do y'all notice this clear hypocrisy in our faces? And they'll just look at you like you got two heads. That's the part I'm like, you do understand that nobody was shooting at him. So self-defense means nothing. Nobody was shooting at him. The guy judo kicked him to stop shooting. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people want to just conveniently overlook those parts.
With a gun. Not just a gun, but what kind of gun?
They like-
I want to reiterate. What kind of gun was it, man?
AR, bro.
Who are you protecting yourself from when you're doing the shooting?
Tell people
You
what
know,
an
so-
AR is once again.
An AR-15 is like a chopped down M16 rifle, or it's like an M4 rifle.
It's not for
if
just
you're
hurting
familiar with
somebody.
rifles. So it's the real deal.
It's not for just a wound.
It's the
a
real
flesh
deal.
wound.
I just
But
want
to
to make sure y'all know.
but to what you're saying, Fresh, it's like it's I don't know, man. It's just weird that like y'all said, this dude was the only cat walking around an AR. Yet the self-defense claim was people try to grab my gun.
You the only motherfucker with
They
a
try to
gun?
grab your gun.
I mean, you the only
So
person.
for no reason though. Yo, that guy got a gun. Let's go grab his gun. That's what we was doing.
You're at a peaceful.
Anyway, listen. I do want to say one thing about the Ahmaud Arbery case. I don't know how much y'all keep up with it, right? But they were doing the closing arguments, right? And the defense said the weirdest shit I ever heard in my life regarding a trial, right? The defense lady said Ahmaud Arbery was in this neighborhood running around with his khaki shorts, his shoes with no socks, and long, dirty toenails.
Man, yo.
This is part of her closing argument, right? But here's the thing. A lot of people's like, what? What is she talking about? She's weird. But I listened to a lot of experts on TV, right? And what they were saying was, no, she was going somewhere with that. Where she was going with that was, she was bringing it back to some racial type stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like
It's really a dog
it's like
whistle.
It's exactly what it is.
Wait.
That's exactly what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is. It's a
whistle.
dog whistle, and what that means is, this black guy who doesn't belong here, and these black people are dirty, they're nasty, they're
Understand the lingo.
they're subhuman. This was her way, and I'll be surprised if it didn't hit home to some of them jurors. This is how they talk about us to make the other white people be scared of us, bro.
This is what I say about
This is how they
being on a
talk.
jury,
So
man.
she made a point of what she said. A lot of people was like, well, that don't even make sense. That was stupid. Nah, she knew what she was doing. That was calculated, bro. And the
Very
fact that the judge
calculated.
didn't say, whoa, no. Bro, listen.
Let's
telling
move
you.
on. Let's move on.
I'm telling you, man.
Let's move on.
I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna keep
load
it.
the train up.
We're gonna keep load the train up. We're gonna keep pushing.
Let's move on.
Cause they about to make me mad.
It was crazy because they said one of the people Kyle Rittenhouse shot was a pedophile. I was like the fuck he knew that. Like the fuck he knew that before he shot it.
Oh, they're gonna dig up. You know what? That's the difference.
That's what they do. Everybody is on trial at that point. When you get shot, you on trial.
You on trial.
Right.
I catch a bullet and I'm on trial.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like yo,
Moving on.
I don't care if they shot pedophiles and it's like the
Now,
fuck
hold
you
on,
knew
hold on,
that.
whoa,
Like you
hold
knew
on,
that.
Time out.
Like you knew
Because
that.
I do want to add this.
Yo,
Now,
my
hold
guy
on.
SWAT dogs in the building,
Hold on,
man.
hold on. Let me add this. Shout out to my peoples that posted this. But Crystal Kaiser of Kenosha, Wisconsin, in 2018, at the age of 17, she shot and killed a man that held her captive and sexually abused her for over a year and was found guilty of first-degree murder.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
I think that's self-defense, right?
All day long.
But was it self-defense in the cause of any sort of movement, or was it just an isolated incident? Now, mind you, I'm going to read this again. Crystal Kaiser, Kenosha, Wisconsin, the very same place, right?
Yep.
This is not the same place. In 2018, 3 years ago, at the age of 17, a minor was shot and killed. Shot and killed the man that held her captive and sexually abused her for over a year, then was found guilty of first-degree murder.
And he didn't just sexually abuse her; he held other people captive too, and sexually abused them. But here's the thing people don't understand. Like, a lot of people say we need reform, we need police reform, and blah blah blah. But the thing about that is this: you can't reform some shit that's actually working how it's supposed to work, right? And that's what a lot of people don't understand. When these shits was when these laws and this justice system was brought about, it wasn't brought about with us in mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's working how it's supposed to work, and that's why they're not going to reform it.
The system
They're
is
not going to
broken
defund
at all.
it. It's not broken. It's working exactly how it's supposed to work. It ain't for us, bro. It's for them, and that's on display with Kyle Rittenhouse. That's on display with the shit you talking about. It's on display with a whole. Man, listen. I can think of a whole lot of different examples. It's on display. It's working how they want it to work. It's working how it was designed to work. Keep in mind, police came about from slave patrol.
Yes, it did. Overseer.
Listen, officer. If you know, you know. Listen, it came about because of slave patrol. So this shit is working exactly how they planned it, man. It's working exactly how they planned it. Moving on. So dig it. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out Urban View on Sirius XM, channel 126.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Madison, Karen Hunter. Facts.
Been 10 toes down for a minute.
Karen Hunter, Heather B, Al Sharpton, Larry Favors, everybody on that show, on that channel. So listen, so Joe Madison, right? Big activist, huge activist. He's been around for a minute. Old head.
Yes, he has. Old school, 10
Old
toes
school,
down.
10 toes down. So he is right now he's on a hunger strike, right? And he's not going to stop his hunger strike until they pass the voting, until they pass the voting rights bill, right? And let me just take, for those who don't know, let me take y'all back. So in 1965, the voting rights bill was passed, and what that said was there can no longer be racist tactics in order for us to vote, right? So once upon a time, in order for us to vote, in order for people that look like us to vote, they have a jar and say, how many jelly beans in the jar? 300. Wrong, you can't vote by. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Or if you don't speak English, they give you a ballot in English.
Spell forward
You
backwards.
understand what I'm saying? So it's like, so this provision says that you can't discriminate when it comes to voting. You can't discriminate, right? So it's like now, yeah, that too. Thank you, sir. So it's like now, and it's again, it started in '65, and it's been extended a few times. It's been amended a few times, to fit this and that. But now it's up for reapproval, and they're not trying to approve it, right? And we know why they're not trying to approve it. They're not trying to approve because, and I'm gonna say this: if I was a Republican, I would give a shout out to Donald Trump, because Donald Trump put a lot of people in a lot of places to where they can do this type of shit, right? And I don't know if y'all familiar with gerrymandering, but gerrymandering is when,
word.
for example, if we all live in Delaware, right, and you're in District 1, I'm in District 2, you're in District 3, and we're all Congress people or city council people, whatever the case may be, right? And they say, they got 3 black people. I don't like that. So let's do this. Let's flip this map around and let's make all of them one area. So we only have 1 black person in power as opposed to 3. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they doing, man. Stay the fuck woke out there, man. They gerrymandering like shit. They switching, especially in Texas, they switching districts up. They taking our power. And again, if I'm a Republican,
They did a little bit of that here in Delaware.
how about it?
Yeah, they did.
How about it?
If you up on your local politics,
If
did a
I'm
little bit of that in Delaware.
If I'm a Republican,
Hello, how are
shout out to Donald Trump, because Donald Trump put a lot of judges in place. He put a lot of city councilmen in place. He put a lot of these Republicans in place. And now, because of that, they're in a position where even though we got the House and we got the Senate, they're in a position where these motherfuckers can say, hey, man, let's cut down these few areas. Let's take down these. Like, it's listen, pay attention, man.
Let's
Stay woke, man. Stay woke, man. What's up, good brothers? How y'all?
Desmo
right,
Rock
all
and
right,
Mike
all right.
Wills in the building. In the building.
What y'all think about that, man?
Shout out, man.
Hey, yo, man. like they say, man, stay woke out there, man. Yo, for real, because they did a little bit of that in Delaware. They was like, oh, okay, they getting too much of a power base down there. Let's go ahead and break that up.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all know that's the language that's always spoken. Oh, nah, they getting too big down there. Let's break that up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? They say it just like that. For no other reason than, oh, nah, they can't have that. They can't have that down there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we need to be holding that. I remember he was like, nah, them clowns don't need to be holding all that money, Doug Fresh. We need to come get that off them. That's gangster talk. We need to come get that off them.
Absolutely.
But they playing gangster at the highest level you can find out
highest
there,
level.
man. The highest level. They like, man, you fighting over blocks that y'all don't even own, man. Y'all don't even know y'all. The people down there not even gonna be representing y'all no more if y'all ain't paying attention. If you ain't paying attention, man. Like they say, stay woke. I don't like to use that term all the time, man, but it's very fitting in this here, man.
Appropriate right
it's
now.
very
Appropriate.
appropriate, man.
Appropriate right now.
Stay woke, man. They did a little bit of gerrymandering in Delaware, man. Stay woke, for real. For real, you might look up and be like, who's this? And it's somebody from Hartley, Delaware is now your councilman. You're like, what?
And it's why I say, man, it's why I say, yo, it is so important that we vote, man. You know what I'm saying? And I get that a lot of people,
Oh, let me stop
a
you.
lot of
Let me
people,
stop you. It's important that we educate ourselves when we vote. Go.
a lot of people that look like us, right? They'll say, that shit don't matter, man. My vote don't count, and And you got the right to feel how you feel. But if you educate yourself and know what's going on, man, you know that these judges, these sheriffs, like all these motherfuckers,
Constables.
see, a lot of people only, and I blame the Democrats, kind of, sort of, because
Yeah.
you only really hear about, oh, let's vote, let's get out and vote, let's rock the vote, when it's the presidential vote. You understand what I'm saying? Where at the end of the day,
Primaries and things. Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's more than that, bro. Because you got the judges, you got the sheriffs, you got the city council, all that shit matters, bro.
Matters. It all
that shit
matters.
matters, man. The littlest fucking positions, all that shit matters, man. And it's like we don't hear about it, or we not listening to hear about it when all that other shit is going on, man. And then we get somebody like Obama in office, and he ain't got the Senate or the House. We be like, oh, he ain't do shit for us. Nah, he ain't do shit for us because y'all ain't vote. And he ain't had a Senate in the House, and what he gonna do?
Now, mind you, I got a record of shit Obama did do for us. It's not like he laid an egg. It wasn't to our expectation, but he did do a lot of shit. That's a different show. Go, bro. My bad. Go.
I think he could have did more.
Right, absolutely.
You know,
Show-
to-
no, that's
to-
a show
to be
enough
sure.
right now.
100, I agree.
To be
100%
real, he
I
could have did more.
100%.
But I don't want to hear that he ain't do shit, bro. It's like motherfuckers they put him
He
in
was
office.
limited. He was limited in what he could do.
We voted him in office. He was like, we cool. We did our part. We good. And we thought everything was gonna fall into place. Oh, we got a black president. We about to turn this shit out. No, man, no. It don't work like
What
that.
Charlie Murphy say? Wrong.
It don't work like that because there's more to it, man.
Wrong.
You got to vote. Black people, man. Y'all got to vote, man. Y'all got to vote. Your vote is and here's what I say, and I hear this all the time from shout out again Karen Hunter and Joe Madison. If your vote don't count, why the fuck they trying so hard to take it from you?
Exactly.
Let that sink in. If your vote don't matter and your vote don't count, why the fuck they trying so hard to take it from us,
Whoa,
bro?
no, hold on.
Why is that?
I think that's important, bro. Hold on. Let that sink in. Repeat that one more time, bro. Hold on.
If your vote don't count, why the hell you think they trying so hard to take it from you? That part.
Bro, they
Oh, wait. Nah, we got it. We got to
Listen.
try this home.
let me say
For the
this.
people, one more time for the people in the back.
If your vote don't fucking count and your vote don't fucking matter, why they jumping through hoops to take it from us? Y'all know they got a law that they passed, right? Because y'all know the last 8 to 12 years when we've been voting, the lines getting longer, they fucking with the machines and all that shit, right? So, you know, when the lines get long, other blacks come out, hey man, look, get some water, here goes something. You know they got a law that you can't give motherfuckers water now?
In some states, you can't do that.
In some states, if you waiting in line for a long time, a person cannot come up and give you a fucking water bottle, bro. They cannot come up and say, yo, here, man, get comfortable, take that. You can't. That shit is illegal.
Poland Springs,
This
That shit is illegal, bro.
Nestle.
Why?
is
Why?
illegal.
Why do you think that is?
That's wild. Think
Because
about this.
the only ones that wait in line like that is us, first and foremost, because their shit squared away. They trying to take away drop boxes. They trying to take away mail-in ballots. Stay woke, man.
Doing everything they can.
Stay woke. Shout out to Alicia. Shout out Tiana.
Because
Stay woke, man.
Those were all the vehicles that led to their demise. They said, "Oh no, we can't have people coming out to vote against us. So we have to. We'll just cut
Hold
the
on,
head.
I'm gonna sum it up, Fresh.
Go ahead, bro.
Slavery was still legal up until how long ago?
Not that long ago.
Literally, like in its rawest form, slavery was legal up until what? A decade ago?
It was they just
Was it
took
decade?
it off the books in Virginia. They just took it. It wasn't recognized, but they just took it off the books in Virginia. Very recent.
That part.
Very recent, man. Like what people say stay woke, man. Listen, man, these people out here, they playing high stakes gangsterism, man. For real. They're not playing no games out here. They're like, no, oh, y'all coming out to vote? No problem. We'll stop your vote.
Conductor, we out? We ready to go?
Say what y'all want. Trump is one of the biggest gangsters out there, man. Y'all can
Yeah, he
say
is.
it, say what you want to say about that nigga.
You ready to go?
Let's get it, bro.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Joe Madison,
Boy
man.
got a new
Joe
vehicle.
Madison.
He even traded in. He done traded in his car. He got a locomotive. Let's go.
I'm talking about. So dig this. I don't know if y'all was able to catch it, man, but recently, last Friday, I believe, on Netflix. No, HBO Max. On HBO Max last Friday, a movie called King Richard came out with talking about Richard Williams, Venus and Serena's pop. And I had the privilege of watching the movie, man. When I tell y'all, I got a newfound respect for Richard Williams, Venus and Serena's pop. I got a completely newfound respect for this dude, bro.
Why?
Listen.
Why though?
When I tell you this dude went hard as a motherfucker for his kids, bro. Listen,
I didn't get a chance to watch it.
This
I'll probably
dude went-
watch it over the next couple
this
days, but
dude
why,
went
though?
dumb hard for his kids, bro. He and I get that they're the talent, right? Serena and Venus are extremely talented. I get it, but without their pop, it wouldn't have happened. Listen, when I tell you this cat, you know they from Compton, right? And he would go out in the hood and do tennis court, play tennis, and he got hopped on a couple times, and you know what I'm saying? Because them hood niggas like, yo, what you doing here, homie? Fuck out of here, homie. And he stood his ground and he got fucked up a couple times, you know what I'm saying? But he took it, you know what I mean? Because they had an older sister named Utunde, right? Who was murdered. Rest in peace to Utunde, who was murdered years ago in Compton and drive-by. Mm-hmm. And you know the hood niggas like, yo, what up, Tunde? What's up? You know what I mean? He was like, yo, listen, man, that's my daughter, man. She's 16. Y'all need to chill the fuck out. Fuck you, homie. And they punch on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he took it and he ate it. And guess what? The next
Where
day
was this at again?
in Compton.
Now,
The
for
next
all
day
of
he
us,
came right back to the park
to
with
the
his
general-
kids,
to
man.
To the general public, Compton is, of course, one of the more notorious areas. If only you know it by rap records, it is an extremely dangerous place.
Yo,
Extremely.
from what I know of, and I only seen a little bit of it because I said I want to watch it all the way through to give it the proper sit down and proper respect it's due. The part that I did see, man, it did drive home that man was doing anything for his kids, and he was the biggest advocate for his children. And one thing, man, a lot of people like to give LeVar Ball a lot of props for what he did for his kids.
Right.
It's a lot of people out here being their children's biggest advocate. You know what I'm saying? And
So we
sometimes,
destroying that whole black man don't be with their kids myth thing?
hey
Because
man,
it's
I'm definitely here. I'm definitely here to.
no.
No.
I'm
sorry,
definitely,
go ahead. I'm
I'm definitely here to put a chink in that armor. I can't say, you know what I'm saying, but you can't tell me that it's not black people around, black men in their children's lives.
Swings it.
I just saw it, man. I just saw it with my own eyes, man. I've been seeing it all over the place. NBA, I see it all over the place. NFL, man. Look, present in your kid's life. Be your kid's biggest advocate, man. That's what I did see. That was what I did take from the little bit that I caught, man. For real, man.
For all the antics and all that, man. But at the end of the day,
I mean, LeVar's a character, though.
but
You gotta admit, he's an advocate for his.
There was an end to it.
There was a method.
He's an
There was a
advocate
method
for
of
his
madness.
kids. He's definitely an advocate for his kids, but he's a character. But so was Richard Williams.
Yeah.
If you've seen the movie, Richard Williams is a character. Okay. But he was a very strong advocate. Say it again. I'm sorry. Say it again. Oh, the Dimers. So there was a scene where they had this neighbor across the street, and the neighbor was like a hater. Like she didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like she was, for whatever reason, she didn't like them.
Get the head out your blood.
And, you know, she saw how he always had his kids on the tennis court late nights, and she didn't like it, so she called the cops. Or I'm sorry, she called social service. And was like, yeah, I think he abused it, whatever the case may be. So they came to the crib with the cops.
Biological kids.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And he was like, listen, yeah, I'm strict on my kids. I'm hard on my kids. I do this and that. If y'all want to lock me the fuck up. Because this is what I do to my kids. I love my kids. I take care of my kids. But I'm hard on them. We black. We in the hood. They need to know that. You know what I mean? And at that point, the cops was like, you know what? You right.
Okay, so
Listen.
to set the stage, they are in Compton, which is the equivalent of fucking Price's Park, Cabrini Green,
Queensbridge,
any extremely dangerous
Calio.
city or a hood that you want to pinpoint. This is
Zone
it.
3.
He's teaching them tennis, bro. Tennis, not basketball, not football, tennis.
And shout out to Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. He was a tennis advocate.
Yo, this Richard Williams dude is a genius, bro. Like, he was so bright, man, and he was so, he was,
His foresight.
the fuck? He was so strong-willed, man. He was so strong-willed, bro, and he wouldn't take no for an answer, man. And he would let his kids take no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? And there was a lot of times where people threw money in his face, and he was like, nah, I'm cool. Because he knew that they was lowballing him, and he knew that years from now, he can cash in. You know what I'm saying? He was a really smart dude, man. And I would suggest, bro, if y'all ain't seen that movie King Richard, look at that shit, bro. Because that man is the reason his kids are successful. A lot of people label him as a menace and he this and he that. He all that. He everything they said he is.
We'll provide a review.
He's an asshole.
Different
He's
show, we'll
everything they said he is. But he did right by his kids, bro.
Well, because look at them.
Period.
Look at them now.
Exactly.
They're probably two of the greatest female tennis stars ever. And
No doubt about it.
an argument can say that
Serena
one
is
of
the
them
greatest
probably
ever.
The greatest. So
Facts.
The end
Facts.
justified the means.
You ain't gotta argue me down off
The
the
end
ledge.
justified the
You
means. So
gotta argue me down.
That's real.
Big
So
shout
check
out-
that joint out, man.
Big shout out to King Richard, man.
Check that joint out. If you ain't
And
checked it
another
out,
Another shout out to probably the greatest actor of our time, man, Will Smith.
yeah, he did that.
From
He
what
did.
I'm
He
hearing,
did that. He did that.
From what I'm hearing, this is an Oscar-worthy performance.
He did that.
So, with that being said,
He did that.
despite the undermining of his wife and the shit we talked about last week, shout out to Will Smith, man. Shout out to West Philly, man. Keep doing your thing, man. You are still probably I'm gonna say probably one of the greatest actors of our time.
I gave him that.
Period.
I gave him that.
Period. Fresh final.
Yeah,
thoughts
What
on
up?
that?
What up?
Yo, you ain't gotta argue me down.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I ain't seen it, but I heard about
I'm
that.
sorry again.
The killing
of
of-
Kenneth Chambers.
I heard about that.
Audience, give me some feedback on that.
I'm gonna check it
Watch
out.
that. We
I
gonna
heard
talk
about it.
We're gonna do a whole Netflix movie.
I heard
series
about it.
in
I heard
terms
about that.
of What's cracking with entertainment? The killing of Kenneth Chambers, right?
Yes, sir. Get involved, y'all.
Boom.
So dig it.
We're gonna cover BMF. We're gonna cover Power, all that shit. We're gonna do a whole show on that. Boom, bro.
We're gonna move on.
Get on the train,
Put
get
in
on the train.
put in
Ready?
the local me zones.
You ready? Get on your train, bro.
Yeah.
Find that John, nigga. I'm waiting. I'm saying. Hey, get your shit together, dog. You going up and down and shit. You drunk?
Yeah.
All right, well,
Okay.
well, there you have it.
There you have it, folks.
Well, there you have it.
There you have it.
Because you didn't look at the same thing. There it is. Hold on, hit it again.
saw
There
it.
it is. Chill, dog. That's your shit. That ain't my shit. That ain't my shit.
Hey, are you your brother's
Yo, hit it again, man. I don't hear that shit. Hit it again. All right. Thank you, sir.
nigga?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
you know,
your
it's
boy stunk this week.
only on Tuesdays, and that's where I'm going with it. And that's where I'm going with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, there. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
We got
first-
sound effects and all of that.
So
around
first
here.
and foremost, I want to shout out somebody, man. I want to shout out somebody that I only hear from when my boys is losing. Right? Because
It ain't been a lot this year, I guess.
we 7-3, bro. We was 7-2, right? And we losing. I start getting text messages. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, where you be at when we be winning, bro?
Oh, they done
Right?
had 2 blowouts the last couple weeks.
Where you be at when we winning, right? So he said, oh, nah. I like betting against y'all. So you don't like winning because we 7-2. So help me understand what you're talking about. Nah, I bet on the numbers. Where you blowing niggas out? Where you? Anywho, shout out Humdum, you bitch. So listen, man. we going to the Fire and Ice performers, man. And my ice performers, they stunk my whole offense, man. Dak, CD, Cedric Wilson. You missed. Listen, I was on Twitter screaming for him to get benched. He missed like 5 passes. He missing blocks. He the whole 9. He finally got benched toward the end for Malik Turner. Offensive line, y'all stunk. Tyron Williams, nigga, you ain't gave us a whole season, and I can go on. I him too. All them Tyrants, man. Fuck them.
It's more Tyrants.
But I'm gonna give it.
Tyrants are there.
But I'm gonna give a shout out, and I'm gonna give a fire performance to the Rookie of the Year, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, maybe Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Michael Parsons, man.
I'm gonna give you that.
This nigga showing up. Keep in mind he's a linebacker.
We was 3 picks away, and we was hoping, but
Keep in mind he's a linebacker. He got 8 sacks.
well, but hold on, that's not.
He's a
that's
force.
not entirely out of like.
Well,
because we got linebackers that have high
time
sacks
out.
those weeks.
Well, it is odd. It is odd. I'm gonna tell you why it's odd. It is odd because 8 sacks as a rookie,
Okay.
that's the second most ever.
Okay.
So it is odd. It's not odd as a linebacker. You're 100% right.
Yeah, it's not odd.
But as a rookie,
yeah. Okay.
as a rookie who plays LB/DE,
I'm gonna shut up.
it's crazy.
Agreed.
This
100%
kid, when I tell you this kid is gifted, bro, this kid is gifted. Shout out our whole defense for real, but Micah Parsons, oh my
How many picks
God.
back? We was back. Like, it was like 3-4 picks back.
But-
But it was like,
But check this out, though.
Damn, okay.
Check this out, though. If J.C. Horn and or Patrick Surtain II or Jr. was available, we wouldn't have picked Micah Parsons.
yeah,
So this might be the greatest unintentional pick we've had ever.
kind of a best athlete available.
That's
kind
what
of a best player.
it's
available.
like. It's like how can you not pick him when
Once you're kind of that late, that's
Bro.
kind of what it is, though.
Yeah.
this nigga is real, bro?
He's a problem.
He's a problem. Moving on.
Problem.
I'm also giving a shout out to the Redskins, bro. Listen, I'm sorry. The Washington
No.
The
We are
Washington-
all that.
the
No,
Washington-
We're all that.
Washington football team.
You said it right now. Go with that.
They
We all-
showed up.
Nah, it's all throwback. And
They showed up and showed out. 2 weeks in a row. I'm gonna give them their props, man.
Okay.
They showed up and showed out.
What's this?
I'm gonna give props. Yo, shut the hell up, bro. I'm gonna give props to Big Play Slay. Is that what you waiting for? Is that what the people want? Okay. Do the people want the song? Do the people want the song?
Probably good, brother, but I don't mean to intercept. I'm gonna give a huge fireball, because my brothers is in the house, to the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Hold up, man. Hold up, man. Two back-to-back blowouts.
Back-to-back
Yo,
blowouts. I'll give it
it's
to
a lot of it's a lot of Eagles love in here. But what I wanted to say was this was the most points they scored all season and it looked good on both sides of the ball. So I was like, oh, I gotta give him a little bit of props. 2 weeks in a row, man, I was giving Sirianni and Hurts. I was giving them the business earlier in the year when they was looking like a high school JV team. I gotta give them props when they looking like a real live professional team.
You don't have to, really.
Well, it was some other teams I could have gave it to, but I wouldn't feel like, okay, I said, oh,
Let me preface this by saying this is a whole NFC East panel.
I mean, do you have to? Like,
NFC East panel. So understand there's a lot of disdain here. So go ahead, Fresh. Go. There's a lot of disdain.
Fuck them niggas, yo.
It's coming out.
Nah, fuck the pigeons,
He gave
man.
the props, and then he said, "Man, fuck him." So
well, stand in the NFC East and with some real slush ball, man. The Giants, man.
Not the slush ball.
A slush ball, the slush ball was like the dirty. It was like, yo,
slush ball, bro.
yo, dog, that's not even snow. Like, what is this, man?
Dirty slush ball with the dirt and the piss in it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, what's going on in New York, man? I'm giving it to the whole state of New York. The Jets, the Giants, and Buffalo.
Nah, they good. They fired Jason Garrett. They should be good now, right?
Breaking. Like
Breaking news.
today.
They shouldn't.
They fired him.
That was a Band-Aid.
Absolutely.
That's a Band-Aid.
With the Hoover Dam leaking, you fire. you
Gotta
put a
do
Band-Aid
something.
on it.
Yeah, you gotta do
Okay, I
something.
got it, man.
But see, listen. Colin Hurd said something that made so much sense to me today.
Oh my God.
Colin
He
Hurd.
made some sense.
Yes, for the first time ever. This first time ever made sense to me. He said, "You fired Jason Garrett because you want to bring in another offensive coordinator to work with his quarterback because Jason Garrett is no longer the excuse. If the quarterback doesn't work out now, the quarterback got to go." That made perfect sense to me
Gettleman's
because
on
we
trial
know
here, too.
we know Jason Garrett wasn't the problem.
Yeah, Gettleman could be on trial.
But if you
here,
bring
too.
another old coordinator in, and Danny Dimes still don't work, it's Danny Dimes. Hands down. I think it's Danny Dimes already. I think the jury's in. Danny Dimes is not good. To me, the jury's in.
Is the jury in to you?
He's not good. Saquon's not good, and I say that because the best ability is availability. If you're not on the field, you're not good.
We had this, bro. It's crazy that you brought that up because me and Fresh had this conversation. We said, as talented as he looks, unfortunately, the impact, you have not been available.
Right now, he's as good as me.
Now, with that being,
Put me in,
hold
coach.
on, you was pretty good. So.
But he on the sideline. I'm on the sideline as well. Is my point.
Nah, put me in.
I'm
I'm
bring some context. to
Nah, I'm good for 3 yards in the cloud of dust right now. Call me up, right now.
All right.
Just saying, bro.
Call me up.
So I got some fire performances, man. Fire performance, man. Jonathan Taylor. Fuck.
Sheesh.
If you had
What?
Jonathan Taylor on your fantasy team,
Man.
you ate.
Yeah.
Who had Jonathan Taylor on their fantasy team? Anybody out there?
I wish.
Nah, I wish.
You ate with Jonathan Taylor. Another fire performance, man, is the young kid in Minnesota. That nigga is evoking memories of Brendan Moss.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson.
That's a big win for Skull Nation.
Yeah, man.
Big win.
Yeah.
Shout out Cousin B.
Against
Shout out-
that
shout out
bad
Drew.
man, a.k.a. John Wick. Shout out to Drew Johnson. Shout out to Cousin B.
Hey, yo,
Shout out Dom Ray on the check-in.
y'all have to have like pacemakers put in or something, man. The way the Minnesota Vikings have been treating all their fans this year, man, it's been crazy, man. This is the craziest roller coaster I've seen in some years now, man.
Wow,
Like,
it's wild. Oh,
there-
I'm gonna give another fire performance, man.
okay.
Let me tell you,
hey,
the reports of Bill Belichick's demise have been greatly exaggerated. Folks
the hoodie
who
is
have
back.
not checked your standings.
First
Check your
place.
standings right now.
First place.
They are in first place.
First place, sir.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name's the hoodie.
First place.
The
The
hoodie.
reports of Bill Belichick's demise have been greatly exaggerated because he now has his guys. His picks are now maturing. His quarterback is young, but damn it, he looks like he's been in the league for about 6-7 years.
Are they gonna make the playoffs?
Yeah, I'm saying
Yes.
right now.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say yes.
Okay.
No or no? Yes or no?
I don't think so.
No? Fresh?
I say yes. I think New England's in right now. You ask me.
think so.
The consensus is looking like New England's in right now. The hoodie is back.
So we got two. So we got two fires, one ice.
Buffalo gonna bounce back.
Yo.
Buffalo gonna bounce. Right. If they do make it, they the first round. But I don't think they're gonna make it. That's the key. That's the key.
The evil empire may be back. Folks,
Maybe.
Unfortunately.
Maybe.
Now, I got a couple ice performances. Ice cold. Dead in the water. Baker Mayfield.
Ooh.
He got some dope ass commercials.
Oh man. He's
His commercials is crazy. You hear me?
killing the league in commercials.
Crazy. That nigga said the passcode is 6. 6. Shh. Yo, his commercials is fire. Too bad his play ain't fire though.
Moving on. We talking about this man commercials and not his play on the field.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
I'll tell you-
That part.
All you need to know right there. Tell you
Yeah,
all you need to
straight
know
like
right
that.
there. Straight like that.
All right, moving on, man, because football sucks this week.
Football. Wait a minute. Wait.
Football.
Oh, wait a minute.
Nah, football sucks this. No. Football sucks this week. Football sucks this week, dog. What you mean? What are you talking about? Football was trash this week.
Do that.
Yo, what? Wait, y'all watch football this week?
We're not going to do that.
Y'all actually watch football this week?
We're
Yeah.
not going to
Football
do
was
that.
trash this week, dog.
Football came on every Sunday. This
It came on. Yes,
Yes, it came on.
Wait,
Hold on.
football came on Sunday?
Yes, it did.
Hold on. As much, I'm going to give another fire performance.
I don't remember that shit.
It seems like this dude is a caricature, man. Like really come like to life from a movie in the Bay Area, man. Look at Debo, my touchdown punk, Debo Samuels.
And
Good
look,
Lord, get that man the ball, no matter whether it's by pass, whether it's by pitch, whether it's by handoff,
That
whether
part.
direct snap. Just get that man the ball.
that part, man.
My touchdown punk,
Yeah, he real. He
Please,
real with it.
Please
my
let,
touchdown punk.
please let the record reflect that last week we had a good brother on named Bags, and he said that, he travels. Oh, okay. It's always funny when you forget in the moment. Oh, man, I could just refer to the night before. He couldn't do a damn thing with Debo. Where did he try? Debo drug his ass all through the NFL. So, drug his ass. This was last
My ball,
week.
punk.
That part.
Small ball, punk. And if you travel, nice knowing you and bon voyage, because Debo ate your fucking lunch, bro. For
Now-
real.
Adrian Peterson got cut.
That's another.
You know,
Shout
bro,
out-
he's
shout
one
out
of-
to
he's
Adrian
one of- he's
Peterson,
one of
man,
all-time
because-
favorites, man. He's one of my all-time favorites.
He came out
Whoa.
at 50 years old.
What is it?
He made it a
Still
little.
serviceable.
Well, he not 50.
49.
49.
49.
I can't
He
confirm
came out
nor
at 49
deny
years
that.
old.
I can't confirm nor deny that.
He played okay, but for some reason, and I don't know why they even picked him up, because I said I love him, but I said when they picked him up, but for what?
Yeah, this ain't 2006.
Like he ain't. Yeah,
though.
he ain't. He. Right now he's Adrian Peterson. He's not AD, AP. He's just Adrian Peterson right now.
I'm gonna say
So
this.
I don't know why they picked him up.
I picked them to.
Yeah, I
I
picked
picked
Tennessee.
them to come out of the AFC, and I'm still alive because I think they're what, at 7-3 or 8-2?
Yes.
7-3, 7-3.
They're still alive.
Are you still going? That's still your pick. You
I'm
still
still
going?
going with
Yeah.
it. God
Okay.
damn it, come on, Titans.
Okay. So I
It
noticed.
didn't look good early, but they pulled through the last 4 or 5 weeks. I'm still with them. Make me look like a genius, goddamn it.
So dig this. We watching the Lakers and Knicks game, right? And I can't help but notice that LeBron ain't playing. Why LeBron ain't playing, yo? Why LeBron ain't?
There's no King
Is it time to
James.
have the conversation?
He ain't been in all game.
Is it time to have the conversation?
Did he get benched? What happened?
I don't know.
Well, let me interject.
Okay, speak on it.
Interject, bro.
Speak on
A
it.
couple days ago, there was a
Be
kerfuffle.
right back.
A kerfuffle?
A kerfuffle.
Okay, kerfuffle.
A Donnybrook, if you
Donnybrook,
will.
if you will. Melee. Shout out
Between
Iceman.
LeBron James,
Melee.
What?
Shout out Iceman.
Donnybrook, if you will, where there was blood was shed, and this was between LeBron James and Isaiah Stewart. There was a box out on a foul shot. LeBron James, I don't know, advertently or inadvertently, I don't know. Take this right cross, and now you're leaking. In the ensuing moments, immediately after,
in his face, man.
Isaiah Stewart sees blood, tastes blood. Now he's on 10. He's running over trainers. He's blocking tackle security. And LeBron James is standing over there like, dog, what happened? Russell Westbrook gets attacked. He didn't even know he got. It got real crazy in Detroit. In Detroit, home of the Malice in the Palace.
Ooh, that part.
That part. But let me go more to LeBron James.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I thought that was advertent. I thought that was on purpose. I thought they may have had something between them, because like somebody pointed out, they said usually you tangle up with the guy closest to the basket. All right, cool, no problem. But now with them being all tangled up and all of this, hold on, cousin. There's no need for you to be swinging, and you sure enough shouldn't be swinging hard enough where you gonna bust me open, and now I'm leaking like I just went 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather. We playing basketball here, bruh. So there was a time I was like, okay, well, bruh, you hit me in my face. I feel you. Now let me shoot over to Isaiah Stewart.
Okay.
Hold on, bruh. I can understand how angry you got.
If doing too much was a person.
If doing too much was a person, it would be Isaiah Stewart. Now hold on, bruh. Now I see.
Had a hell of a post though.
Did he ever?
I just got 3 words that I know Jalen Rose was in the building for this, but he's very famous for this phrase. Hold me back.
Oh shit.
Hold me back. Hey, Isaiah Stewart, I'm gonna say this. I'm not the best fighter or any of that like that, but if you felt that way, you should have stole homie. You should have stole LeBron James.
Chris Charles
They was face to face for a nice little minute.
Face to face, man.
Chris Charles
If you
will
really
go
wanted
down
to
in
get that off,
infamy
you
for
could
the
have got that
bong
off. You could have got that off, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Charles will go down in infamy for the bong bong.
So bottom line, he ain't really want it.
Nah, he ain't want the smoke, man.
I
He
ain't
wanted the
I don't
theatrics.
think so either.
He wanted everybody to say he's
Yeah.
crazy.
Miller said he ain't coming over here.
Shout out to Chris Charles.
Yeah, you want
Chris
to
Charles
do it.
Going out with a blaze of glory.
You want to do it.
2-piece specialist.
Bang bang.
So yeah, man, LeBron, man.
It's a meme. It's a gift. All
Yeah,
that.
so LeBron, wherever you at, man, they playing basketball in New York. Holla. They can use you.
Yo, LeBron punched that dude on purpose, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
I think that was on purpose.
What? Speaking of punch.
I don't know whether it was or wasn't.
Oh.
But it happened.
Speaking of punch, there was a fight this past weekend.
Oh.
Ding ding.
Sean Porter, Showtime Sean Porter against Bud Crawford. Bud, it was a good fight for a minute, but Bud Crawford handled his business
Shout out Terrence Bud Crawford.
and got him out of there, which he was supposed to do. Shout out Omaha, which he was supposed to do.
Omaha.
Yeah, that's my spot. He got him out of there, but the burning question is this, right? Because to me, the next fight that makes sense is Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. from Dallas. I'm sorry, actually, Errol Spence. Little known fact: Errol Spence is from New York, but he grew up in Dallas. Okay. Shout out to Errol Spence. I like Errol Spence. Who y'all like? I like Errol Spence against Bud Crawford or anybody else in that weight class. Speak on it.
If you ask me,
I'm asking you,
well, if
son.
you asked me 2 years ago,
I'm asking you now, son.
I would have said
That's
Errol
the operative
Spence
question. How long ago,
in
Fresh?
a close decision. Since you asking me tonight, I gotta go with Terrence Bud Crawford.
Okay.
Just because he's been more active, I think his boxing game is a little bit sharper to fight at the heights that they fight at.
Okay.
I don't think you can just jump off the porch and go in and fight and beat a Terrence Bud Crawford.
Okay.
Now, when you say jump off the porch, define what you mean. What do you mean by jump
Errol
off?
Spence Jr. hasn't been that active lately. You know what I'm saying? He's had some unfortunate things going, car
Define
accident.
active.
You know,
When was
I want to say
Errol
like
Spence's last fight?
He just
chime in.
Yeah, when was the last fight?
I want to say it was like his last significant
Can we
fight.
get, what was Errol Spence' last fight? Dev, bring that up real quick. What was Errol Spence? What year? What year?
It was this year.
It was this year, but even with that, you know what I'm saying, he had some missing in action.
Some ring rust.
Right, you know, so that's what I'm saying. He won his fight. But what I'm saying is, for you to just fought whoever you just fought and think you just gonna go in and fight and beat Bud Crawford, I don't think that's happening, man. You gotta sharpen your skills to a point where you're gonna have to be able to get in the ring and match Bud Crawford. Sean Porter is an awesome fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's not a guy to play with. You know, he's going to bring a lot to the table. For you to beat him handily means you beating somebody on the top tier right now. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, last time he fought, he looked like Sean Porter. But I'm saying I want Errol Spence Jr. looking like Errol Spence Jr.
Is that the next fight of the century, though?
Yes, yes it is.
That is a fight on the level of Pacquiao Mayweather if we can get it. But history has shown us that boxing really isn't capable of giving us those fights in a timely fashion.
Nah. Yeah.
The question, I guess, is it going to happen? This coming from a UFC guy. I'm a UFC guy. I don't care about boxing at all. I like boxing, but I don't really care about it because there's too much politics. Fuck why I don't like boxing. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen, bro?
I think it's going to happen.
God damn, you're taking too long.
Yeah, it is taking too long, but I think it'll happen.
I mean, I think it'll happen, but like you said,
will it matter?
Boxing's on some bullshit, so by the time they fight, it might not matter anymore.
Right.
Unfortunately,
right.
Because right now they're both undie, they're both at the top of their game, and I just think by the time it happens, it'll be different circumstances.
No, when you say at the top of their game, I mean, let's not be mistaken, folks. If this fight happens, this trumps this is at the top. Everybody, there is no question everybody's paying money to watch this fight. I'm getting it. You getting it.
I'm going to your house. What the fuck
Well,
we
you
get
going to
it?
your house.
That's retarded.
Everybody's getting it. The question is, are we going to get this fight in order for us to watch it when it matters?
No. That's what I'm saying. I don't think so. I don't think so because, like you said, the politics in boxing is bullshit. So I think we'll get that fight 2 years from now.
Yeah.
And it might be still a good fight, but it won't be the fight it'll be next May. You understand what I'm saying?
That fight, right now, they should be talking about that fight right now. That fight should be, guys should be on the phone with each other talking about, let's get this done with an appropriate training camp for, you said, May.
Yeah.
Build up to May.
The build-up would be crazy.
Crazy.
That's what's the build-up alone would. I was sitting over here thinking the build-up alone would be crazy if they had announced Errol Spence Jr. fighting Terrence Bud Crawford in May. The build, it'd be like it would be like Pacquiao Mayweather should have been 2 years earlier. Oh, we getting the fight we want when we want it. Wow, come on, boxing, man. Get your heads out your asses, man. Come on, boxing. It's like 9 federations. Come on, man. Get your heads out your asses and make the fight.
Quick hitters.
How about that?
Listen, quick hitters, man. B-Matt, take us out of here with the quick hitters, man. With the NBA action, college basketball's upon us, all that. So take us out of here, bro. Quick hitters.
Yeah,
where are we at with the
hey,
NBA?
yo,
Any real standouts? It's real early.
To me, it's
too early.
To be completely honest, I don't get into NBA until football's over.
Hold on, let me make a declaration.
Because it's too early for me.
God damn it!
It's too early.
The Brotherhood, Duke Blue Devils. Let's fucking go.
Before we move on to college, I just want to give a shout out.
No, we don't have to move on to college at all. I'm just letting you know. It's the Brotherhood.
I want to give a shout out to the good brother Bones Highland, man. He been putting in work. I want to give a shout out, man. He been putting in work out there in Denver, man. Yo, man, you making us all of us back home proud, man. You making us all proud, man. I love when I'm watching NBA TV or ESPN or something, and they be talking about Bones, man. I love to hear him talking about him, man. He's a gamer,
Paul
man.
is a gamer,
Listen,
man.
bro.
Like, you put him in the game, man. It's instant. It's instant results.
I love him, man.
Like it ain't no,
I love him.
bro.
I love him.
When you put him in the game, man, it's instant go. There's no drop off, no nothing. Only thing that's keeping this guy off the floor for 30 minutes a game is politics.
Yeah. Yeah. Basketball's political.
I mean,
love him. I love him.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something.
Denver fans love him.
The fans,
They love him.
This kid is box office.
They
and
love
electric.
him.
Yo,
They love him, bro. They love him.
I can't wait to meet the man one day, man. I can't wait to
I
meet
don't know,
him,
man.
man.
Somebody make that. Listen, I just saw the brother T. Warren out there, man, in Denver, man, in the middle of the floor with Bones, man.
Yeah, man.
Damn, man.
ND Nail Vaughn.
D-Nell Vaughn, Rob Turner, that's his grassroots coach. Listen, I would love to sit down with the kid, man. Is it gonna happen? I don't know, but goddamn, man, this kid make you feel some kind of way, man. He make you feel some kind of
He
way,
make me feel
man.
warm and fuzzy inside,
Warm and
man.
fuzzy,
Warm
you
and
heard?
fuzzy,
Yo.
man.
That's real, yo.
He make you feel some kind of way, man.
That's real.
Quick hitters.
That's weird. That's
Quick
real.
hitters. Any other thoughts? Any other thoughts on anybody's mind right now? Man, KD, look, listen, nigga put the post up on KD's ankle, man. KD said, man, look, I was working on my jump shot. I ain't got no time for lotion nor a comb. Moving on. K said, I'm great. KD said, man, I'm ready to play my y'all broke card.
Hey,
I'm
yo,
gonna leave that alone.
No comment.
I'm gonna reach into my ball, my crystal ball.
What's the crystal ball say,
Crystal
Fresh?
ball. I'm predicting. Kyrie's getting vaccinated soon. Kyrie's getting vaccinated soon.
No. After the All-Star break.
No. After the
All-Star break.
I say before Christmas, Kyrie be
You
back.
said before Christmas?
Before
I
Christmas.
hope so, man. I miss you, bro. Listen,
I miss Uncle Drew.
hold on.
But I'm looking to my ball.
Fresh, listen, make no bones about it. That's my favorite player.
They will not win a chip without Kyrie.
That's my favorite player.
Period.
Do I agree with the stance? No. But goddamn, I miss my guy. That team. Even though, now let's not. They're still very fucking good without him.
They will not win without Kyrie.
But Kyrie, if you listen to your boy, it's the brotherhood.
Kyrie, I know you listening. You tuning in.
It's the brotherhood. Get that vaccination, man. Get on the court, man.
I predict he will get the vaccination and he will be
I
back
don't know.
playing.
I hope you do, man.
by
I miss
Christmas.
you on the court, man. That's my guy. If anybody knows me, I'm a brotherhood guy. So anybody that rep the brotherhood, that happens to be my personal favorite guy. Get the vaccination, man. Get back on the court, man. Show these people what you do. You know what I mean? I think the Bull on ESPN, man, is doing way too much. I think you gotta see him personally. I think you gotta see him personally.
Yeah, you might have
put
to see
hands on him, man. You might have to put hands on
Steven.
him.
You might have to see
know what I mean?
Steven.
Young Stevie?
Yeah, you gotta put hands on him, man. You
I don't
gotta put
bang.
hands on the old
I don't
man.
bang with Stevie, man.
Bull literally said that he wants your check to be cut. And as a black man in America, I'm not wishing for no individual black man check to be cut, unless you are literally
Zach Stacy.
a couple things. Unless you are beating up black women, which you are not doing. Unless you are a drug abuser, which you are not doing. You are literally making a stance.
I don't give a fuck if you abuse drugs, nigga. Shout out Michael Irvin.
No, depending on of course. Whoa. Say no to drugs.
He one of the realest.
Go, Fresh.
Yo, man, I also want to give a light shout out. A light shout out to all the local basketball players.
We gonna be in the building.
We're
Oh,
gonna
Fire
be in
Night's
the building. We're gonna be in the building.
Basketball season.
We're gonna be in the building. So the next Bones Highlands, and the next Eric Ayalas, and the next Isaiah Wangs. We coming to see y'all. We coming to see y'all. We'll be in the building, man. Fire Nights will be in the building. We'll be in the building, man. I can't wait to see y'all, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see all these young guys and girls out there balling, man, putting it down, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. We got coaches in the building. I can't wait. I can't wait, y'all. I can't wait. Be Matt, man. What you got for us?
It's gonna be a wild winter. It's gonna be a
It's
wild winter.
winter, man. Just walk with
It's
us.
a fire. It's gonna be a fire and ice cold winter.
Ice cold winter. Go ahead, bro.
Put my boy in the Hall of Fame, man.
Yo,
Put Doc in the Delaware Hall of Fame, man.
hey, yo, you don't get me started, man.
That's all I gotta say.
You want my blood pressure up again?
Put Doc in the Delaware Hall of Fame, man. I'm gonna end it on that. Corey Curtis, man. Put him in the Delaware Hall of Fame, man. I get the politics. Fuck that.
Hey, yo,
Put my
man,
brother in the Hall of Fame, man.
We not politics
Period.
around here,
Point
man.
blank that part.
Hey, Delaware Hall of Fame, man. Do what's right, man. Do the right thing, man. Don't be that guy or girl, man. Be on the right side of history, man. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Put Corey Curtis in the Delaware Sports Hall of Fame, man. Let's go, man. It should have been happened, man.
That part.
Y'all late, man. Y'all late. Y'all.
That part. The GOAT.
Greatest interview with him and the great LB.
Delaware
yeah,
GOAT.
man.
GOAT talk.
Hey, man, brother, man, fam to the show, man.
Re-release unreleased footage on that too. We got more footage.
You need.
If you can't believe,
I might release a lost files tonight. The way I be feeling about those guys, man.
There's more footage.
It's
Take us
wait.
on TV, man.
Listen.
You almost got my blood pressure up going out the door.
Shout out to D Jones in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Iceman,
Shout out to Desmond
who couldn't make it.
Shout out to
Desmo
Mike
Rock in the
Will.
building. Mike Will in the building.
The song,
Listen,
Fresh.
shout out to Ra Ra, man. My people's Ra Ra. Ronita Overton on Facebook. She got a book that just came out called Sometimes.
She will be in the building soon.
Sometimes the king is a woman. She got a book signing this Friday in DC.
Big respect.
I'm gonna go check her out. My peoples, love you to death, fam. Shout out my man Tyrell Player. He was nominated. His book was nominated in the running for nonfiction book of the year. Get out there and vote. Check Facebook. Get out there and vote for my peoples. I'm proud of y'all, man. My folks.
From the audience, bro.
Shout out John. Hold on, real quick. Shout out John Jervy. I just bought your book. I'm reading it. It's a great read, bro. Love you, bro.
Hey, I just want to know, man, what y'all think about the Cowboys and the Raiders game?
Cowboys all day.
Thanksgiving pick.
What else you need to know? Cowboys all day.
Cowboys all day.
Next question.
What else is your Thanksgiving pick?
Ravens and
Both them teams.
the Detroit game don't matter because they both stink. Detroit and whoever they stink.
Watch it, though.
But shout out
Thanksgiving.
Cowboys Thanksgiving.
Greatest game ever. I'm
Facts.
gonna watch it.
Cowboys and Turkey.
Whoever set that game up, man, like we need to go see them. The Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears on Thanksgiving. What was the thought process with that?
Detroit plays every year,
They do, but
I guess they thought, why not?
Yeah, man. Can we start the
Like,
petition
come
here?
on,
Can we start the
Yeah, we're
petition
gonna
here?
start. We're gonna
on,
start
man.
that.
Like, okay,
We're gonna start it.
Man,
All
please,
right,
man.
but dig it.
Stop playing.
Shout out to O.
All right.
Shout out to Big Bro O for letting us use. All right, good brother, for letting us use his facilities. We appreciate you. You heard? We love you, bro. We ready to be out, man. East side shit all day long. Thanks for walking with us. We appreciate y'all, man.
What is it again, bro? What is it again? This is a thought-provoking, black culture, lifestyle experience, sports, entertainment, culture, current events. You say it, we do it, we live it. Nothing, no stone unturned. This is what we do. Give your boy a pound. Love y'all.
Big D, E-Way, all day. Run it.
Gone. Close this out, fresh go.
Shout out Big Bro Hindu, LB, Dumbs, this section.
Shout out Pops. Love you, Pops.
Shout out Filbert Small.
That part, man.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P., man. Word. We out. Nuggles.